duty. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. How is everybody? Okay, gotta check these comments. Let me make this a little larger so that Hi, Miss Suzette. How are you? It is a little larger. How's it going? Okay, what time is it there? Remind me again, because you know me. Okay, let me turn off. Okay, let's go back. Hi, Miss Darlene. How you doing? Does it help for me to remind you guys? Because I'm finding out that it helps others. Like if I say, okay, you know, just reminding you guys, going live at whatever. Just Monday again. That's all. Yeah, my seat's not correct. Yeah, it's Monday. I was just going to say, just the usual Monday stuff. And as a matter of fact, I did. Just the usual Monday stuff. You can tell it's Monday. I can always tell it's Monday. And then some days I have these weird days and I'm going, are you sure today's not Monday? I hope everybody's doing good. I saw that. I'm going to be reading that. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Darlene. I appreciate that. Then I know I'm not wasting time. I noticed that it does help. Hang on. I got to scoop. I noticed that it does help. And so I'll just keep, as long as I remember, I'll do it. Remembering is the issue, as always. Anyway, we're getting the chilies. It's starting to cool down. Pretty days and cool evenings, which I like. The problem with the cool evenings, I don't like getting out of bed. Hi, Miss Judy. Okay, all right. Today is October 9th, and it's a Monday, and it's 2023. I'm still working on much cooler, rainy. I am still working on my way to get this automatically over to YouTube instead of, so I'm practicing that. Hopefully I'll get that down pat. But the other, it's EVMUX. The other platform is not, I'm not familiar with it. So it's going to take me a bit to do that. Otherwise, I'm just going to go ahead and roll it over when I get off of here, save it, and then put it on YouTube, which seems to be helping over there. So on YouTube, so that's good. Okay, let's find out what's going on here. Meet my co-host, Alexa. Alexa, what is the weather in Culpeper, Virginia?
In Culpeper, it's 61 degrees Fahrenheit with mostly cloudy skies. Today, you can look for clouds and showers with a high of 65 degrees and a low of 40 degrees.
I got things to do. I don't want showers. Oh my gosh. Okay, Alexa, tell me a joke.
I tell you an umbrella joke, but it might go over your head.
That's cute. I like some of these jokes on here. I really do. Okay. All right. Now we've got our holidays. Oh, I should have stayed in bed. That's what I feel like. Got to get my vitamins. I've got my, what do you call it? Detox tea right here. It's not hot. It's cold. I'm not having a reaction yet. So far, so good. Okay, October 9th, Canadian Thanksgiving Day. So, Darlene, inform us. What do y'all usually do? Do you do this family stuff? Do you, oh, I forgot to turn my sounds off. Do you do any type of whatever, like we do here on Thanksgiving? We usually try to get families together and stuff. Do you guys do that? What is your tradition for Canada? Columbus Day, second Monday of the month. Curious Events Day. I don't know what that means. Fire Prevention Day. Indigenous People Day, second Monday in October. So on Columbus Day, it's the Indigenous Day. Turkey dinner with family as you. Oh, okay, kind of same. Yeah. I have been seeing a lot about sign language from Indigenous peoples, and I was very interested in it. I couldn't listen. It was a video, and I couldn't listen to the whole thing, but they have, their sign language, and we now have our sign language, and it's just interesting. It's just interesting to see all that. Leif Erikson Day, moldy cheese day, y'all. Moldy cheese day. Ooh, nice. Nice. That's nice. And you know what I've been doing? I don't remember if I did it last year or not, or what happened last year, but y'all think about it when you go to somebody's house for a family dinner, and if they usually tell everybody, take what you want, bring some, I go to the Dollar Tree and I grab some stuff, or if I happen to see like a big pack of the plastic and the cover, the plastic covers, plastic containers, and I try to leave them. I take what I want, for leftovers, and then I try to have them there for her, so she doesn't give up all her plasticware, or whoever doesn't give up all their plasticware. That's because she's going, nobody's bringing stuff to take leftovers home in, and I'm going, oh, okay. I just never thought of it. Win-win. You're right, Darlene. You're right. Same at your house. Good, Judy. But anyway, so yeah, so just think about that, because it never dawned on me until she said, we don't have stuff for people to take leftovers in, blah, blah, blah. And I'm going, I never thought of it. So now, now I'm trying to think, like if I bring a dish or something, I can add to that dish, the empty part of it for me. But it's good for her to have plasticware or foil pans or whatever they happen to have at Dollar Tree. Just grab them and take them, so she'll have them for her family. I don't mind taking stuff in plastic bags or whatever, but yeah, so that's a lot of people, and you want to help out. Okay, history. October 9th, 1888, the general public was first admitted into the Washington Monument. That's 1888. I'm learning my history now that I'm what? Getting old. October 9th, 2018, Ringling Brothers, Barnum and Bailey Circus performs its last show. A victim of falling attendance, animal rights protest, and high operating costs. I remember all that. Kind of sad, but they have the little circuses going on. I can't remember the name of the little circuses. Anyway, so here's the famous birthdays. October 9th, 1938, Russell Myers, cartoonist of Broomhilda. 1940, John Lennon, singer-songwriter of the Beatles, member of the Beatles. 1948, Jackson Browne, singer-songwriter. 1953, Sharon Osbourne, wife of Ozzy. 1954, Scott Bakula, American actor, Star Trek and NCI New Orleans. 1955, what? They got him down here in 54 and 55. Okay. Fess up, mister. 1981, Zachary Ty Bryan, actor Brad on TV series Home Improvement. Cute. Okay. That's cool. Yeah, I like the no dishes stuff, Darlene. I like the no cleanup stuff. But then I come home after making stuff for somebody else's house. My sink is a mess. Okay, but that's usual. My sink is usually a mess, no matter what I do. Actually. Okay, you know what? I was so tired yesterday. I said, nah, I'm not going to get a review. But I do have something. Remember the everything bagel? Remember that? Let's see if I can get it to where it. Okay. You're right. No leftovers. If they allow you to take some home, fix a plate and take it home, that's okay. I did go somewhere where there wasn't enough people, and they said, please, if y'all want to take some home, take some home. That was nice. It was like a get together for the neighborhood or something. But anyway, so the everything bagel, I looked on it and it said, sprinkle on salads, veggies, chicken, steaks, pork, and even on your cream cheese topped bagels. Okay, cool. Now, let me show you. Mama Sassy made a stew yesterday. And I like stew. So I said, I was already full. So I said, how about if I eat some, take some home for tomorrow and I can have it for lunch. And so it looks nice and thick, just like I like it. But I'm a gravy person and all that. See, isn't that pretty? So it's messy, but it's pretty. So I heated it some up and I said, I'm not going to put salt on it. I'm going to put the everything bagel on it. And I want to see what it tastes like. And if it works, let's see. This has, what's it have in it? Okay, there it is. White and black sesame seeds, onion, garlic, poppy seeds, salt, and canola oil. So we're going to see. And we're going to put it on here really, 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 really good. And we're going to try it. Good morning, Miss Alyssa. Let me try it. Taste the garlic. And it does have a crunch, you know, because of the seeds. It's okay. I mean, it's not like wow, but it's okay. But I wanted to try it because I am a roasty type person. I'm not a carrot person unless it's raw, but that's okay. I mean, it's not like wow, I think she already put garlic in it though. She had a certain recipe. I'm gonna have to ask her if she put garlic in that already. I know she put a lot of pepper in it because my tongue tastes it. But you know, I need to stock up on little snacks and throw them in here for our Mondays. That would be good, right? Because if they're not in my kitchen, I won't eat them. Last night I was munching on those cinnamon popcorn triangle things that I bought. I can't think of the name of it. And I'm going, you know what? This is a pretty good snack. I was watching Sister Wives. Me and Mama Sassy usually watch it on Monday. But I was so tired. And I said, okay, let me watch. Because it doesn't come on till 10 Eastern. So I said, okay, let me watch this. And the sisters will have a video when it's over of our disgust with Cody. But anyway, so I was munching on those while I was watching Sister Wives. And I'm going, you know what? I kind of like these because they're not heavy. It's a popcorn snack and it's not heavy. And you can make probably, and I'm going to try that when I get done with this bag because it was a pretty good size bag. When I get done with this bag, I'm going to try making my butter popcorn with cinnamon and sugar. I've made it with sugar, but not with cinnamon, I don't think. I've tried it. So I will try that. Cinnamon's supposed to be good for you. So anyway, okay. Now we've got, thank you very much for everybody that is subscribing to our YouTube channel because we've got 3 more people. We've got Mr. Willow. He has a couple of playlists, no videos. Pam Maxwell. She's got a couple things in her playlist. And Kimmy93 Nicole. No videos or playlist yet, but it's always fun to see somebody else's videos, especially if they interest you, you know, if you like crafting videos or something like that. So that's cool. Thank you very much. We appreciate you following us because that's what we've been working on, is building our YouTube channel because YouTube gives you special benefits. By the time we get there, we'll have all kinds of benefits probably. On Friday. Now, cinnamon sugar popcorn sounds delicious. Yeah. If you want something sweet, now I do. I like to have a little sweet every now and then. I like popcorn. So, Darlene, what do you think about adding the marjoram to the soup that you made? What do you think about that? What's your opinion of that? It took us forever. We were trying to figure out how to make this soup. It don't taste right. It don't taste right. And we followed around. Good. Did you like it better? we followed around people, in restaurants and stuff, and said, how do you make your soup? How do you do this? Well, one person's chef said, no matter what it is, I add chicken stock. Okay, remember that. And then I went in the grocery store. Hubby loved it good. What did you think of it? Give or take, And so so I said, okay, that's it. I'm sick of this. I can never we learned to add a little bit of cabbage. That makes a difference in a vegetable soup. Oh, you did? Good. I'm glad you liked it. Um because it took me forever to figure it out. So I went in the grocery store and I'm going, I'm going to look at what's included in these soups. And that was the one spice. And I said, I'm going to try. And I did. And I said, that's it. So you got to watch what you add to soups and stuff too. If you're doing a vegetable soup, sometimes it'll make it too sweet. It'll make it too salt, whatever you're adding, too salty, too whatever. And my soup starts off in a regular size pan, soup, chili pan, whatever pan. And I end up filling it to the top and I have to add it to a bigger pan. I should just start off with a big pan because I'm wandering around my kitchen going, ooh, I can add a can of this. Ooh, I can add that. Ooh, I can do this. Oh, let's add some of this. And it ends up being this whole bunch of vegetables, right? But it's the best soup. You just got to watch it to make sure you don't add. If you add something that's salty, of course, it's going to make the soup salty. I don't like, and some people add sugar or brown sugar or something. I don't know. They add a sweetness to it, but I don't want my soups sweet. I like them savory, and yeah. So it's getting that time when it starts cooling off outside. That's what I start thinking about. And Mom made this, and I'm thinking, okay, but I just ate. Let me take some home. So that worked out good. And some people put, Mom's a cheese lover, so she puts cheese on stuff. Some people put cheese on stuff on top, like you get your bowl and then you put some cheese on top. Yeah, a little bit. And I think, didn't we do a video or a taste test one time? I think it was Kelly's. I know it was Kelly, but I think it was spaghetti sauce, and she put brown sugar in hers. It was something with brown sugar, and that made a big difference. Okay, well, we want to thank everybody for following our YouTube channel. And then now, the only giveaways that we have right now is our supporter group. Okay. Yeah, but brown sugar has a different flavor, Darlene. Right? It just has that different flavor. It's different. So, anyway, so the supporters are paid supporters. I call them paid supporters because people don't understand the difference. So where it says subscribe, it's a paid subscription. It's $4.99 a month, and you guys can cancel anytime you want. But you get a little different interaction. It's more personal. You get some of our regular stuff, but then you get more personal stuff too. And it's hard to get in the groove, but we're trying to get in the groove of adding more personal stuff to our supporters thing. And then now, things like StreamYard and stuff, I don't think it goes to the group. The other, like if I wanted to go live or whatever on the group, the other one I think will go to the group. So I'm trying to figure that out too, so that it's easier for me to keep track of stuff. Yeah, molasses. I think. You're right. I think it's molasses. But anyway, so yeah, so here's the let me show off the people that are following, because this will also go over on YouTube, and I want to share the so we've got Mr. Willow. I've got to learn that I can tell that it's sharing. So I appreciate Mr. Willow. And we try to follow you guys back. I don't know what, here's an about. No, he doesn't say what it's about. He just has it. I don't know. Okay, thank you very much. And then we have Pam Maxwell. Thank you very much, Miss Pam. She's got a couple playlists going on there. Looks like she got Blake. All right, and then share this screen. Kimmy93 Nicole. And it tells you at the top, no videos. But she does have, let's see. Nope, no playlist either. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Kimmy. And I want to share the, because I was looking it up, I'm going, isn't the post office closed today? So here's our federal holidays. And they have it updated for 2023. So we've got Columbus Day, and then on the 10th is Veterans Day, which I really love that holiday. I start looking up stuff. And November 23rd is Thanksgiving, and of course the 25th is Christmas. I have to keep track of the holidays because of I'm always at the post office. I always have to keep track of it. And I am, let's see, where am I going? Still learning, y'all, still learning. And we're going to go live. What is it? The 19th. We were supposed to have an interview, but it got rescheduled. So we're going to try podcast interview. And so we're going to try doing that sometime in November. She thought we had dismissed it or canceled it, but I think what happened is on her schedule, she has other stuff scheduled too, and I think it dismissed it because it was interfering with another schedule she had, or I accidentally, or Kelly accidentally, somebody accidentally canceled it, because that's easy to do. So we won't be doing the podcast interview this month. But if it gets all screwed up in November, we just have to hang on until after the holidays, because everybody's too busy to stress over stuff during the holidays. So what else we got going on here? What else do we going on? Okay, name your winter favorite winter dishes. I like to do the soups. I'm not too good. I used to cook stews all the time, but I just enjoy other people's. So I do the vegetable beef. If I do a vegetable, plain vegetable, it's always a little, I make it taste a little different. So vegetable beef, or I do chili. And I'm trying to stay away from a whole lot of meats, which is good for me. So the chili last year I made without bean. Without beef. I made it without beef. And it was chili. Still tastes like chili. Bean soup. Okay. I think Kelly makes bean soup. She does a lot of that stuff with the beans and everything too. Okay. Yeah, my favorite, of course, but I'm on this diet. I've lost, congratulate me. I weighed myself after I was dressed and everything, and I have lost 2 pounds. Because I know what I used to weigh fully dressed. And, that always adds a pound or whatever. So I've lost 2 pounds. Be proud of me. I'm proud of me. I got to keep this up because he said your cholesterol levels will go down when losing weight. I know, I'm proud of myself. That was what I did right before I got online. I said, well, wait a minute, while I'm in here, let me jump on the scales. I'm already, because I try to do it as soon as I get up if I'm thinking about it, but that's not a good idea. Thank you, Suzette. That's not a good idea to do that. So then I wait before I get dressed, and I usually, but you got to wear clothes, right? So I thought about that before. I said, let me just check just for general purpose. I wasn't expecting anything. And I lost 2 pounds. So I'm proud of myself because I'm trying to control my urges to eat everything in sight. And Mama Sassy has a lot of sweets hanging around her house. And that's the reason I didn't eat dinner over there, because I had eaten macaroni and tomatoes for lunch because I was using up stuff out of my pantry. So I said, okay, macaroni and tomatoes and butter it is. And then I just won't eat anything else. I already had that in my head. And so when I went over to Mom's, she had this, I knew she was going to have the stew going because she said she would. And then I said, how about, because I love it, I said, how about if I take some home, and that way I'll have it for lunch. And I said, or breakfast or whatever, because I love it. But I didn't eat any for breakfast. How about if I take some home and I'll eat some later and eat some for lunch tomorrow? And she said, girl, go ahead, take it. And I said, okay, dokie. I know I like it. But the bagel seasoning doesn't touch it. It really doesn't. It gives it a little crunch if you want a little crunch. And it does have the garlic in it. And that's all I can taste of it. So, with or without, whatever. But what I do miss is the bread and butter with the stew. I said, I'm so glad I don't have any bread here right now. So you can't have it around you. And I'm learning to pay attention when I go somewhere, to pay attention to, like, we always go out to lunch when the girls come over on our sister day. And so I'm paying attention now, and that's what I need to continue to do. So I'm happy. We'll see. Don't nobody throw me a piece of cake or a piece of pie. That 2 pounds will be done for, which I think is, it's sad, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And the macaroni is gone, so there won't be no more macaroni. Unless I have to make something special for somebody else. And that's the reason I ended up with the macaroni, because I made something for the family. So, okay, peace cards. Peace cards. Peace, baby. And I got the hat, Alyssa, I got the hat stashed away for the stuff that I have to take over. Otherwise, when I come back, I'll hang it up because I don't want to forget it. I want to show the girls the hat and tease them a little bit. Peace cards, peace cards. Anybody doesn't know, these are Dr. sayings from Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. No longer with us, but I used to watch him all the time, and I just loved the way he said things. And these are called inner peace cards. I call them peace cards, which this world needs a lot of it right now. Okay, Darlene, soup, stews, shepherd's pie. I used to, yeah, and casseroles. That's what I used to make for the kids. And they you know, they actually loved the little, they used to call them pot pies. They used to love them because they were not a whole lot of food, and they had special ones that they liked. So, and little pieces in it, you know, they kind of like that. But if I made it like a casserole or something like that, they didn't care for it. I guess the pieces were too big or something. I don't know. But I remember that. I remember I found something these kids liked, and that was this little Popeyes that you could get, and because they were so picky. And then but I would make me and Mom were just talking about that yesterday. Like with my stews, or not soup, but with my stews, I would take and make biscuits. And you make drop biscuits and all over the top of whatever it was. And that sucked up some of the juice, right? If it was real soupy. And then, yeah, but she said she tried it and it didn't turn out very well. I don't know what she did wrong. But the stew was good, but I like it anyway. Okay, shuffled it up. Let's get it out of the middle. If it's a repeat, we need it. Where are we? My soul guides me in the right direction. And it says your soul, that inner quiet space, is yours to consult. It will always guide you in the right direction. Yep. I don't know. Mine's always conflicted. Should I do this? Should I do that? I don't know. I don't know what. And that's when I get quiet, when I'm trying to solve a problem. Yeah, Darlene. Chicken and dumplings. But that's what I used to do. I just did the drop, you know, spoon biscuit, whatever you call it. I call them drop biscuits. Just put them in there. No rolling out, no nothing. Intuition, yeah. Yeah. You know, Rhonda has that too. And I kind of, how do you describe it? When you see somebody for the first time and you can't explain it, but you don't like that person. Isn't that weird? But you don't like this person. And then you go, okay, I don't like this person, so I got to be cautious. So then you see that person again. It could be anywhere. And you go, now I know why I don't like that person. Rhonda's the same way. She'll go, I don't know. There's something about that person. I just have this feeling. I don't know. And our grandmother, my dad's mom. Right, Darlene. My dad's mom would have dreams. That's why I'm afraid of my dreams. I've had some dreams come true. Grandma Ike used to have dreams come true, or she would have a dream and she would know what she would say is, those kids are up to something, or those kids, talking about my mom and dad. Yeah. I don't think I give a good first impression because I'm not all, what do you want to call it? I'm different. You either like me or you don't. And I don't care. So I don't think I give a good first impression. And I don't know. It doesn't make any difference. But I'm just one of them. I'll see somebody for the first time. If they got a hole in their shirt, I'm going to tell them they got a hole in their shirt. It's weird. My daughter's used to be the same way when she was little. If there was something wrong with you, she would make sure she told you about it. It's just strange. I can't see me meeting some high official because they would think I was mentally ill or something. How dare you tell me I got a spot or a hole in my shirt? Whatever. It takes all kinds to make the world go round. Now, yeah, it's called trouble, Sassy. One time we went out and we got pulled over. This was years and years and years ago. And a crowd of us got pulled over as soon as we left the spot that people used to hang out at. It was a bar or whatever. And they had a band and all this stuff. And it was becoming trouble because it was becoming a hangout. So we went to this place. As soon as I am not exaggerating, as soon as we pulled out, got on the highway, got pulled over. Just because we were leaving that place. And so they were all afraid. They were all afraid of the cops. I'm going, who are you? What is your name? And he would tell me, and I'm going, and I told him off. And I could have got locked up. I said, what are you doing pulling us over? What was the reason? And that was a long, 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 long time ago. It ticked me off. It made me mad. Because you knew they were just catching people as they're leaving the joint. You don't even have time to get up speed on the highway. That's how soon he pulled us over. He let us go. And then, I was told, Cathy, don't ever talk to the police like that. I said, well, it's not fair. You didn't do anything wrong. Literally, they didn't. There was nothing wrong with the car. They were just trying to catch people, DUI, all that kind of stuff. So, whatever. I'm not promoting drinking and driving. Never have, never will. But there was no way. There was no reason to pull us over, and we got away. It was like Cathy's big mouth. Don't talk to the police like that, Cathy. But whatever. It is what it is. Memories. Okay, now before I get off here, I want y'all to keep all of the family. There's a lot of sickness going around, and it's too many to list right now. So I want everybody to keep. I don't want to say any names because I don't want to jinx anything. So I want everybody to think about the family, and it's all, you know, everybody's, the sisters. It's extended. It's everywhere. The sisters are well, but the families all over the place. I don't know if it's the time of year that makes this happen, but there's a lot of illness going around, so we just want to keep everybody in our. My dad was an electrician. One of his customers would stop by every Friday to pay him. I was only about 5. And I asked her, "Do you only have one pair of pants?" My mom just about died of embarrassment. I know that my daughter was worse than that, though. She would go, "Somebody stinks." And she would go up to each person. You stink. Isn't that horrible? So shut up, girl. Yeah, girls are, but you know what? There's a lot of people that have favorite clothes, and they like the color, so they have like 4 of that color, and they have 4 pants of that color, and it looks like they're wearing the same clothes all the time, but they're not. They're wearing the same outfit, but it's fresh clothes every day. The smell, yes, she was bad. She didn't mean to be. It's just whatever was on her mind, it came out. And there was no thought about anything except that person stunk. And it was a guy. And she did not like the way he smelled. And she let him know that he was stinking. And I'm going, that's horrible. But, kids are kids. They'll let you know. But that's where she gets it from. She gets it from me. I don't think I did that when I was a kid. My problem is I do it now. And it's not because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. It's because you need to get another shirt if you got a hole in that shirt. And I'm just trying to help you out. And it sounds horrible, but that's the way it goes. I'm everybody's grandma, and I'm going to let you know. If I did not care about you, I wouldn't say anything. But if I care about the person, if I cared about a celebrity, to go see them and shake their hand, then I would say, "Hey, look, you got the wrong shoes on," or, "Hey, look, you got, that coat doesn't go," I would say something. Most likely, 9 times out of 10. If I don't, good. But most likely, I embarrass whoever I'm with. I know, Elizabeth. Yeah, I know. It's like somebody who likes I can understand shoes. And I wear jeans all the time, so it probably looks like I wear the same jeans, but I don't. They're all different brands. I wear whatever I like. If I find a pair of jeans that I like, then I'm gonna wear them. If I don't like them, I'm not wearing them. But I wear jeans all the time. I'm just used to the heaviness of the denim. But then when we went to Hawaii, I found out the best invention ever made was linen pants. Linen pants. If you've never worn linen pants, you need to, it's like wearing pajamas. And I went into, because I like to go to Goodwill and all that, the thrift stores before I go out and actually spend twice as much money on a t-shirt or a shirt. So I went into Goodwill yesterday and I was very disappointed. Very disappointed. Yesterday was Sunday. Very disappointed because it was kind of crowded. And so I said, no, we won't be going on Sundays anymore because there's too many people. And I'm used to not worrying about the people and worrying about what I'm looking for. I look for things to buy and sell for Cathy's online sales, but I also look for, okay, I'm getting tired of this shirt. It's time to do something else. And so I'm looking now so that I won't have to look during the holidays. I've got t-shirts and stuff or shirts that have like for Christmas and stuff like that, but I don't have any fall stuff. And that's what I was looking for. Just real quick, hop in there real quick, but it was too crowded. I said, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not coming in on Sundays anymore. And I usually look at the shoes and stuff, and they had so many, but their prices, it's pretty sad when you go into a thrift store. I'm letting Goodwill know now. You go into a thrift store and your prices are so high on used shoes and used clothing that you can go to Walmart and get you a t-shirt half the price of what you're literally. That's how high their prices are. And I hope they come down some because I was not happy yesterday. So, okay, everybody, let me get our music going. Like I said, anytime you guys have any ideas or whatever, go ahead. We're thinking about our, what is it, the 19th that we're getting together? Thinking about, yeah, it's a Thursday. Okay. So we're thinking about that, what we're going to do. I've got a cute little, don't know when the video is coming out, but we do our videos. I'll have an event to tell you when we're going to pop in, and it's going to be around 10 a.m. Eastern time that we pop in and say hi to everybody and let you know what we're getting ready to video, what's going on with everybody. And so we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. It gets my week going. Gives me something to think about during the week. And my granddaughter was in a car accident. All this stuff that's going on with the family. We just need a little oomph there to get through all this. She was okay, but it's just. Actually, it wasn't an accident. Now that I'm thinking about it, somebody broke into her car and tore her car up. Yeah, have a great week, everybody. Let me get the music going. We'll get off of here.